Would you like to know more? Welcome to another episode, another fun-filled, action-packed episode of Adventures in 3D Printing Land. Today we are looking at a couple of Ankylo. I will put links for Ankylo miniatures on Gumroad. It is Gumroad, isn't it? In the description below. Mr. Paul Winter wanted some Skaven reinforcements, so he, as his wont, he's never shy. He's never one to shy away from asking. So he tapped up Mr. Ankylo, and so they have sent the STL files for the Skaven range. So I'm going to be printing some of those off for Paul to add to his ever-growing Skaven cheese-eating horde. And this is, I reckon, this is a Doom wheel, and it's quite an impressive piece of kit. So it comes pre-supported. It had a big, thick base on it, which is cool. It may actually have been a 40 by 20 base. I haven't got my ruler with me, but it created quite a lot of suction. I don't know why that was, and I had a little bit of effort getting off the print bed. Not like not an insurmountable problem, but it did cause a little bit of damage on this and on the other one when I was getting them off, because you have to apply a bit of brute force with the old scraper, with your old metal scraper. Sorry, I went off camera there. So this is exactly how it came off the bed. This is, well, almost all the supports. Obviously there was probably some in this corner that have now snapped off, and there's some supports inside the wheel. So this is a Doom wheel, which is a kind of variant of a chariot. It's a cool looking thing. Look, it's got some nice runes going in here. Nice work on the wheel itself. Nice spiky, pointy, I'm going to crush you to death. This is a bit of the engine, isn't it, on the front there? Oh, I don't know what's going on there. Is that meant to protrude beyond these spiky bits? I guess this bit doesn't roll round. The wooden bit would roll round, and this bit would be fixed. Maybe it's got some kind of steam cannon on the front that you can blast people with. I don't know much about Skaven or Skaven tech personally, but that's a nice bit of kit. I could have done with the blue ruler of justice, couldn't I? So shall we see if we can get a blue ruler, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, we're back. Here's the blue ruler. I don't know if it's the very same blue ruler, but it's a similar blue ruler. So let's have a look at the base while we're here. So it's not quite 40 mil. It's getting towards 40 mil. And width-wise, about, what's that? Because there's those supports would come up about 16, 17 mil. So not quite 40 mil, but the miniature is about 40 mil long, and it is about, what's that, about 20 or almost 30 mil high, and about, what have we said, about 15, 16 mil wide. So it'll fill up a 40 by 20 base. That's what you want. Nice bit of kit. I like it very much. I think it's a very nice sculpt, very elegant. Yeah, good work. And then we have a screaming bell, which is something you add to your army to stop them running away. This one, I think, has got a grey sear on the front. I don't know if that means anything in game terms. I think, is that a grey seer, or is that some kind of cheese-eating monster on the front? Some big rat ogre at the back carrying an enormous club. Jesus Christ. What is that? Look at the size of his club. It's as big as him. The club must be 20 mil. Must be. Let's have a look at the size of the club while we're here. Jesus. Yeah, 20 mil club. Bloody hell. That's as big as a bloody ogre, his club. So this kind of prevents your army from running away. Makes them fearless. I've never managed to kill one. Every single game, the first thing I do is I try all game long to kill the bloody screaming bell. And I don't think I think I've only got to it a couple of times and I've never managed to kill it. But one day, before I leave this mortal coil, one of my bucket lists will be to kill one of these buggers. So this again came pre-supported. A little bit of battle damage here, trying to get it off my print bed, which isn't going to mean anything when it's based up and stuff. It's not damaged the actual miniature, just damaged the base. Cleanup shouldn't be too much of an issue on these outside ones here. All looks good, all looks good. Oh Christ, these ones here look like a little bit more intricate to get out. So if you can see the ones on the inside of the bell, it's because the bell is flipped up, so it's rising up in order to come back down and make a big dingy dong. You'll be able to get these ones off relatively easy. The ones inside here, the bottom parts of them, I'm gonna say you're just gonna have to do what you can do and kind of trim them off maybe from the back and stuff, and leave whatever you can't get to still attached. Little bit of support structure here inside, that shouldn't be too difficult to remove. Again, you should be able to get down there maybe with a scalpel or something. Maybe you can't always get a pair of kind of, what do we call them, flat nose, not flat nose, but like the sharp little scissory things that you use, plastic sprue cutters. You can't always get screw cutters in, so you have to have an arsenal of other things like hobby knives and stuff to kind of maybe just get in there and trim those off, because you won't always get in with your sprue cutters. So this one here, again, a nice piece of work. I really can't say anything negative about these at all. It's a nice big lump. I'm sure it's going to fit on a 40 by 20 because I'm sure that's what it was designed to do. So yeah, just less than 40. Yeah, about 17 again, and the height looks pretty big, like 30 mil or something. Oh my god, look at that, 30, 40, 45, maybe even getting towards 50 mil. God, he's a monster. Well, I should have guessed, really, considering this bloody club's 20 mil. Yeah, so nice piece of work, Ankylo miniatures. So these are on the wing of their way to Paul Winter tonight, and then we'll have a look at some more stuff tomorrow. I will put a link in the description of where you can head over to Gumroad and pick up some of these very fine SDLs. And thank you for sending them over for review.